Hi everyone, my name is Zenith and I'm back again with another video. And in this video, we will continue the codes from our previous video. And if you have not watched, so you can right now go and have a look at that video, and then we'll continue with the codes of HTML. So basically, whenever we will be using HTML, you should have these codes on your notepad. These are the basic structural codes, and basically in these codes, the most work is done. So today in this video, I'll be explaining you that we can put images and we can also change the color and the font size furthermore than these tags. So let's begin. So for the first tag, which will be the image tag, as you can see right now, this code is representing this web page. So now if you might be thinking that you can put an image, so well, yes, you can put an image. Yes, you can put an image in HTML. So how to put an image? Now the tag for image is single, it does not has a pair. So first of all, you're going to write this tag image src. Src means source. Then you're going to start writing its location. For the basics, this is the basic way of writing the location. If you have like an image, for example, I have the image of robot, you need to download the image and keep it somewhere so that it can be accessed by the computer. Robot.jpg, that's the file type. It could be png or jpg. Make sure that you mention these words correctly, or else your image might not appear because you'll be giving the code the wrong source. There's another way, and that is by putting a whole pathway, and for that we'll be giving slash and a whole pathway behind it, like in which folder it is. But for now, we are sticking with the basics. I'm going to save, and we're going to find that image on my web page. And as you can see, the image has appeared on my web page. Now, what would happen if we would have put a wrong code? For example, if I named this without giving this any name, let us check. Will it work? Yes, it worked. So now let's do another test. For example, let us say we gave it the name robots. What would be the effect if we gave it a different name or a slight spelling mistake? What would happen in that case? Well, in that case, yes, you will look at this thing. This actually shows that you have put a wrong code in it. And here's another tip. If you want to quickly check the codes of your web page, right click and press on view page source. Here you can check all of the codes, HTML head, title, and if you click on this highlighted robot JPG, it will locate you to the file. And then you're going to find this file not found. See, it's saying that it may have moved, edited, or deleted. So yes, it gives an error that it was not able to detect it. So now moving on, let's correct this back to robots. Correct it back to robot. Saved. And it's back again. Now let's move on to another feature of HTML. Now, if you want to change the text color on your web page, you can do it in two ways. One is by using the hexadecimal code. The hexadecimal code basically uses a combination of letters and numbers, and whenever you're starting to write it, you should always start writing it with a hashtag, which will tell the code that it is a hexadecimal code. Then there's another way, and that is by straightforwardly putting the name of the color. So let us, for example, first write some information that we would want on our web page to be colored. So now that we're ready with our information and our tags, as in the last video, I had discussed that we can change the color of the title and the paragraph by putting extra information in the opening tags. So let's go first with the title. We're going to use the style tag. I had discussed this in the previous video. Style Then the code, the formatting word for this will be color. Make sure you're typing in color, not this color. I mean, not this color. So you have to be very much careful in what you're typing. Okay, you have written color, and then write. Okay, first of all, let's go with the hexadecimal code. Let's say we are going to write first of all these hexadecimal codes. You can find them from the website. It's not very hard. You can find even sets of them. So yes, I've got a hexadecimal color code, and it is FF0099. And remember to put the hashtag behind it. Oh yeah, don't forget to put the quotation marks. And we are done. So now back to our web page. Let's check. And our title is colored into a pink. So basically the hexadecimal code colored it pink. Well, that looks good. Now let us say you don't know the hexadecimal code and you want to just like straight away give it a good color. So let us say you want to give it the color blue. So yes, this can also work. And blue, it worked. So yes, you can put in many colors. You can put in it green, red, any color. Then same thing you can do with your information. If you just need to if you just copy this, code, then we paste it in the paragraph opening tag. We will be able to see our information colored. There, happy surprise. So okay, we have also learned that we can change the position of the title, and we can change the position of the title. But did you know that we can also change the position of the picture? Oh yes, you can. Okay, so we will not be going for the position for now, or we can go for the position right now. But first, let us see that can you extend in every. You might have known by extending the image, like making it bigger or smaller. So for that, you need to write in these very simple code just into the same tag, width and height. Now for writing in the numbers, you should write it between the quotation tags. Quotations, you should write it between the quotations. Now be careful while you will be extending the image because you don't want to distort it. So let's say for example I choose 500 by 500 and I make it bigger. Let's see, did I make it bigger or not? Okay, it is still the same. Let's extend it a bit more. Let us say 700 by 300. Now let's check. Okay, so I understand the mistake which I've done, and that is just a mistake of a fusion between equal sign and a colon. See, that's what I've said. Even the tiniest mistakes in HTML can cause a great disaster. And yes, the image looks very funny actually. Okay, that means that our code succeeded. So yes, you have now learned another code. That's great. Now let's go for the positioning. Now for image right now, let us say we can position it to the left and right. The image by default is on the left. Let's try to position it on the right. For the text, we had last time used align word, where I used the word align, but for the image we will be using float. We will be using float. So let us say we want to make it float the right side, but not only that, because it is a part of a style, this one will be its styling, so we will write behind it style. So you're writing the codes correctly, and because the float is a style, so you'll be writing it between the quotation marks. Now let us test our codes. Now the image should like move to the right. Yes, it moved to the right. And as you can see, it is just by the title and the information. Like, it's not after it, it's not behind it, it's with it. Okay, so these two codes we have learned. Oh yes, by the way, let me check the page source. Yes, here's a tip. If your image is working correctly, then when you go to the view page source by right clicking, then when you find this highlighted, it means that yes, you have put a link over here. So let us check if our image is working. If it shows the image, then yes, look, it's showing me the image, and yes, it means that we have done it correctly. So that's what I all had for today. I will see you soon in another videos with some more exciting facts about HTML. Bye.